Hey everyone, I'm just recording a video today from Studio Fontana in Toronto, Canada. It is a hair salon. I'm just in the corner in between color analysis clients right now, but I thought I would record a video to discuss some themes that have come up around virtual color analysis this week and give you an inside view of the color analysis puzzle pieces that I personally put together for all my virtual color analysis clients. Stay tuned. I'm Carol Braley of carolbraley.com. Here I am in Studio Fontana today. If it's a bit loud in the background, my apologies. I'm just in a corner of the hair salon trying to produce a video for you as promised. I'm hoping to produce more content in 2020. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing some key color analysis puzzle pieces that I personally put together for all my virtual color analysis clients, and these puzzle pieces are looked at in depth in my online color analysis course. So if you're interested in either these services or programs, go to virtualcoloranalysis.com, link in the video description below. If you're interested in finding out about the hair services at Studio Fontana and aligning them, your hair color story with your color analysis results, this is a great place to come to do that. Their website link is in the video description below as well. I personally treat a virtual color analysis very different than the in-person color analysis process, because with a virtual color analysis, I am not there in person with the client holding fabrics or testing fabrics against them and comparing different reactions to their sparkle. And with the fabrics, I'm able to quickly transition and see impacts to somebody's coloring with different fabrics. And that's not available to me in a virtual color analysis. So I use several puzzle pieces to arrive at virtual color analysis results for clients. I believe solely looking at online color strips and holding them up to pictures to be difficult, because for you to provide me with pictures that are accurate, an accurate representation of your in-person true natural coloring in natural daylight is quite tricky, and frankly I have trouble taking pictures of myself and getting accurate coloring of myself. And so unless you're an expert photographer, those sorts of pictures are tricky to capture. So that is why I look at three key components about you as inputs into my virtual color analysis service. And like I said, my online course also goes into each of these inputs in depth. So the three aspects I look at are your eye pattern, your coloring characteristics in your post-puberty years, ideally around the age of 20. And the third aspect is I then look at color strips and compare them with a picture of your face that you provide, and there's several aspects to this, your hair color covered story, and there's details on virtualcoloranalysis.com for you to understand the sort of pictures that I compare with color strip. In terms of your eye pattern, receiving a clear picture of your eye pattern is very, very helpful in my virtual color analysis service. So your eye pattern can tell me what seasons may or may not be in your coloring. So I make a hypothesis initially based on your eye pattern photo supplied. And for those that comment on my videos saying eye patterns aren't reliable, that sort of thing, eye patterns were part of my advanced color analysis training program I took. And then I was so interested in eye patterns that I gained on-the-ground experience with eye patterns. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit of background on how I learned about eye patterns and how I became quite an expert on eye patterns in terms of color analysis, please see my other videos where I talk about how do I know about eye patterns. In terms of your coloring characteristics and skin characteristics around your post-puberty years, they are very helpful as well to confirm my eye pattern hypothesis in step 1. And so color analysis is based on your internal biology, which then drives what your underlying qualities of color are. So meaning your hair color, are you blue based, cool, yellow, golden based, warm, that sort of thing. And so when you are in your post-puberty years, say around the age of 20, your outer pigments are, let's say, more at their peak. And prior to puberty, your coloring is settling, and then post-puberty, bang, that is when they're at their peak. Also, your skin is usually not significantly altered due to environment factors and age. As we age, our skin might soften. When I say that, I mean the outer qualities of our skin, not the underlying qualities. And our hair may soften. So that's why I love to look at pictures and information based on your post-puberty years around the age of 20. I just want to also add that because color analysis is based on your internal biology, these components or aspects to your internal biology do not change in your lifetime. And so it is very, very rare for color analysis results to change. And so that's why I love to look at peak pigments. So let me give you an example. Let's say my eye pattern hypothesis showed me that somebody was a true spring, or I was thinking they were a true spring. And then in the second step, I'd be looking for hair color in around the age of 20 to be in the medium to light range, warm qualities to it, so maybe a golden blonde naturally, or perhaps a cinnamon color. And I would also be looking for the qualities of their skin to have 0 to no freckling around the age of 20, and perhaps they also let me know they easily flush. And so that would be in harmony with my eye pattern hypothesis. If their photo or information from the age of 20 was in conflict with my eye pattern hypothesis, I would then go back to step 1 and go, oh, did I miss something? That sort of thing. Then the last step I do is take the current face pictures supplied in natural daylight, representing their best possible picture of their true in-person coloring, and compare them with color strips using the 3 steps of color analysis. So determining undertone, determining primary color season, and determining flow, and making sure all 3 of these steps, when I hold the online strips to them, are telling me the same story as their post-puberty picture or information and their eye pattern. If the third step is not telling me the same story, I would then reach out to the client and then ask them for clarifications on their current facial picture photo submission, and perhaps ask for a new picture, because I want all of these 3 steps telling me the same story. I want to finish off this video talking about why I say an in-person color analysis is always best, but benefits of an in-person analysis are that you get to see the fabrics against you and walk through the process, and the person analyzing you can actually see in person fabrics against you and different transitions of fabrics against you. But be careful who you're going to. You want to go to somebody who has training and experience, and I did a video on that, and I'll include a link to it below around my recommendations around training and experience. But let me tell you a story. So, I'm going to say maybe a year and a half ago now, somebody reached out to me for a virtual color analysis, and I reviewed her information and picture submission following these 3 steps and arrived at the fact that she was a warm spring. And because she didn't have the in-person experience and seeing the fabrics against her, what have you, she made the decision to go to an in-person analysis and confirm the virtual color analysis results. And that in-person experience told her that she was a muted or soft. I can't remember if it was summer or autumn, but it was in the muted soft range. And she emailed me to let me know this. And her natural hair color in her post-puberty years around the age of 20 was a strawberry golden blonde, I'm going to say deep to light in value. And it is impossible for somebody in the muted or soft palette range to have strawberry golden blonde hair. That's warm. So be careful who you're going to. That's all this is saying, because it's not possible for somebody to have warm golden hair and be muted soft, because that is a palette that says your natural hair color post-puberty would be not bright, and strawberry golden hair color is bright. And so just be careful out there. That's my recommendation. Have a great day, and hopefully this helps you get a lens into the 3 key steps that I use for a virtual color analysis.